Kofi, just another couple of days until another big game this season, home to Linfield in the Irish Cup. I'm sure the sort of anticipation is building among the squad.
Yeah, obviously, as I said before, the games against Linfield, they're always big games. And I think from the County Shield final that we beat them, I think they'll be hurting from that. So we know that they're going to be coming out guns blazing. So I think everyone's really been preparing well, and we're all excited for Friday night.
Yeah, and I think this will be our fourth meeting of the season, followed very quickly by our fifth meeting of the season. So when you play club, a team like Linfield, in such quick succession and so many times, of course, over the course of the season, it's really examination, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think we've played them more than enough this season, but I think these kind of games are the games you sort of look forward to every season. So I don't really think it's a bad thing at the end of the day. We're getting to play one of the best teams in the league a lot throughout the season, so it shows what we can do, like what we're capable of and everything. And I think every game we've played against them, it's been a very tight game, so it shows the quality that we have as a team and the standard of the league. So it does.
Yeah, and I suppose whether it's league or cup, or County Shield or whatever else, as you say, especially in cup competitions, if you're going to get far, if you're going to win things, you probably have to beat a club like Linfield because they're going to be there or thereabouts, aren't they? And it's maybe the same in the Irish Cup. Maybe better to have them now than later down the line if we're trying to get to a final or win it.
Yeah, well, for the Irish Cup, you're always going to have to play a team like this at some point. So I think getting them is probably a good thing, because if it turns out we win, then that gives us a good confidence booster to say, look, we've played one of the best teams and we've got through it. So there's nothing there to stop us from going on and winning it.
And in the Irish Cup, it's good at least to have home advantage, I suppose, isn't it? If we come up against Linfield in a semi-final or final, obviously it's going to be at a neutral venue, or we could have drawn them away and played at Windsor. But it's nice to have the home advantage of Inver Park, isn't it?
Yeah, home advantage is always a benefit for us, because our fans are our 12th man. So to be able to play at Inver under the lights is when we would probably get most of our fans, because people are looking forward to coming to a match on a Friday night. So home advantage is a benefit for us, because I think that obviously everyone plays better at home. So we're delighted to be able to get the home draw.
As you say, coming sort of so quickly after the County Shield, Linfield obviously, as you said at the beginning, won't want to lose 2 in a row, but at the same time, we'll take a lot of confidence from that game, from going and winning a game like that at a neutral venue and being able to beat Linfield. So it sort of works both ways, I suppose, doesn't it?
I think from the County Shield final, I don't think anyone could really say that we didn't deserve to win. I think throughout the game that we sort of had the better chances in the final and we were the better team. So I think we did deserve to win that final, and hopefully just coming Friday night we can do the same. We can put the same performance on and have another exciting game.
And just how much of a difference do the supporters make? And they obviously turned out in big numbers of the final, and as you say, it's a big advantage for us to play at Inver. But as a player, how kind of big and how significant is that? How much can it make a difference in probably what's going to be a tight game like it will be on Friday?
Massively. I think the fans help the whole team big time. I think it's, no matter what you're doing, a bit of encouragement always helps anyone. So when you're playing, and if you're doing something good and the fans are cheering you on, that's brilliant. But as well as that, if you make a mistake or something doesn't go right, then just that sense of encouragement helps to give you a wee boost, and it helps you push on, and hopefully we get a lot of that on Friday night.
Have you been maybe pleasantly surprised that kind of how much of a difference that makes since you've come to the club? But playing at Inver's quite a tight ground. You played there last season, obviously, but for Balmer and there were no fans. So has it been a good thing to kind of experience that with some of the big games that we've had, especially under the floodlights this season at Inver?
Yeah, well, I think even at Ballymena there like wasn't a huge amount of fans, but any fans is good. You'll take anything. But I suppose coming to Larne, the number of fans has been larger. So I think it has had a bigger effect on the pitch for me personally and probably everyone else in the team. So no, I don't think I was overly surprised or shocked or whatever. I think you would always expect the fans to be there to lift you up or encourage you when things aren't going well. So no, I wouldn't say I was overly surprised. No.
And as you said, you came to the club in the summer, and just a couple of days ago signed a contract extension to stay for at least another year beyond what you signed up for. And it's obviously a sign that things are going well for you, and that you're happy here.
Yeah, no, I was delighted to get the extension over the line. It was going on for a few weeks, and I think it had taken a toll mentally over me, because you're trying to deal with everything on the pitch, and then you're trying to deal with that off the pitch. It gets a bit exhausting, but no, I was glad to get it over the line, so now I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I felt it was the right thing to do. As physically, I feel like I've improved so far, but I know I can improve even more. So I think Larne was a good decision for me to get more experience under my belt here, because obviously I still have the aspirations of hopefully going on to cross the water or something like that. So I think Larne's the best club to be at for me personally, to help develop and improve to hopefully reach that goal.
Yeah, and we talked whenever you signed about the benefits of full-time football, and you feel you're starting to kind of gain that and get it under your belt, and maybe it takes a readjustment of a few weeks or a couple of months to do that, but you feel you're starting to get the benefits now.
Yeah, no, dude. As I said before, the first few weeks that I came in, I sort of felt the effects on my body, and it wasn't too pleasant. But the more I got used to it, the better I felt, and every day I'm in, I feel better physically, and I do feel better mentally as well, because you're always doing something and you're keeping busy. So no, I'm just glad to get the whole thing done and dusted, and it's just time to push on now. So it is.
Yep, absolutely. As you say, time to push on, start with Friday's game. So look, thanks for taking the time, Kofi. We really appreciate it. We're all looking forward to Friday's game.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.